Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ken Kitts, president of the University of North Alabama, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff of UNA, I welcome you to this, our spring commencement ceremony honoring bachelor's degree graduates of the Anderson College of Nursing and Health Professions and our College of Education and Human Sciences. Please rise as we bow our heads for a moment of silence and give thanks for our many blessings this year and for these special graduates here this evening. Thank you, and amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Seated. This ceremony represents a very special time for each graduate and his or her family and friends. And so to maintain the dignity of this distinctive occasion and out of respect for all of our graduates, we ask that you please silence cell phones and remain seated until the ceremony is ended so that each graduate's name can be heard when announced. Commencement is a celebration of academic attainment, and to bring greetings to you from the academic community of the University of North Alabama, it is my pleasure to introduce you to our Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ross Alexander. Ross.
Thank you, President Kitts, and thank you for everything you do for UNA and our fine students. Congratulations, graduates. I too welcome and thank you for attending this ceremony. The faculty, staff, and I commend and applaud your momentous accomplishment. Graduates, in earning your baccalaureate degree, you join an elite group, as only roughly 1/3 of all Americans possess a bachelor's degree. Perhaps more importantly, as the overwhelming majority of you are from Alabama and will forge careers in Alabama, only roughly 1/4 of Alabamians possess a baccalaureate degree. Therefore, you are all very well positioned to excel in the workforce both now and in the future because of your UNA degree. I would argue, in fact, that in attaining your UNA degree, you are better prepared than those who have graduated from other universities in the state. At UNA, you have been educated, trained, and credentialed to immediately enter the workforce to fulfill in-demand, vital, and high-paying jobs across a number of fields and sectors. With its emphasis on applied learning, problem-solving, cultural competence, quantitative reasoning, and work-based skills, your UNA education will serve as a career catalyst and accelerator. Importantly, your education, experience, and degree has prepared you to deal with change, challenges, and an ever-evolving economic marketplace. Recent trends and data indicate that most of you will have 4 or 5 different jobs before you turn 30 and several different careers during your working life. Your UNA degree will empower you to excel in this environment of constant change. Finally, I would be remiss if I did not tell you that we want you back as graduate students. At the appropriate time, please discover and enroll in one of our affordable, flexible, and primarily online graduate degrees that can further facilitate your career success. Thank you, congratulations, and roar Lions.
Thank you very much, Provost Alexander. I want to introduce now several people who are celebrating this special occasion with you and ask that these individuals stand when their names are called. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. On stage with me are Dr. Vicki Pierce, Dean of the Anderson College of Nursing and Health Professions, Dr. Katie Kinney, Dean of the College of Education and Human Sciences, Dr. Vince Bruton, Dean of the Cole Honors College, Ms. Susan Adams, President of the UNA Alumni Association, Dr. Ron Patterson, Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Ms. Jackie Rainwater, our guest speaker, who will be formally introduced in a few moments, Dr. Ross Alexander, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Kimberly Greenway, Vice President for Student Affairs, and Dr. Jason Watson, President of the Faculty Senate. Please join me in welcoming our stage party. Also want to recognize and thank Dr. Lloyd Jones, the UNA Studio Jazz Band, and student vocalist Ben South for providing the amazing music for these ceremonies. Join me as we thank them as well. And now to our guest speaker. You have likely seen many references to our celebration this year of the 150th anniversary of the admittance of women. In 1872, our university, then known by its predecessor name as the State Normal School at Florence, became the first state-supported coeducational institution south of the Ohio River and the oldest co-ed teachers college in the entire country. To mark this significant point in our history, UNA proudly has celebrated this 2021-22 academic year as the Year of the UNA Woman. Our guest speaker this evening is a shining example of the countless number of our female graduates who epitomize strength, perseverance, and grace. In the early 1990s, Jackie Rainwater was enjoying college life, working toward a major in secondary education, language arts here at UNA, and looking ahead to a very bright future. Her selection as Miss UNA 1994 was another accomplishment indicative of her presence and poise. However, a devastating ice storm that hit North Alabama in February 1994 brought everything to a halt. Jackie sustained numerous critical injuries and severe head trauma when a large tree limb weighted with ice crashed onto her car as she was driving down Walnut Street, just a few blocks from this building. Here's a brief video with actual footage and more details from that event.
When they pulled me out of the car, I was clinically dead. My heart was not beating. I had my first cardiac arrest.
The doctor came out after a while of waiting, and he said, "Your daughter won't make it through the night."
They let us out of class saying that the ice storm was coming in. It looked totally harmless to me. Went to a friend's house to go to lunch and was driving down a tree-lined street, and this half-a-ton tree branch just fell out of the sky.
I got a telephone call that she had been in an accident and that she was non-responsive.
A tree limb fell on my car and crushed me into the floorboard, and my neck was broken, every rib on the left side was broken, my jaw was broken, 2 punctured lungs, 2 cardiac arrests, flailed chest, separated shoulder, double head injury. They were lifting the limb and it fell on me a second time. Was rushed to ECM hospital. In the middle of my CAT scan, the power went out, and fortunately I had 2 Christian x-ray techs that said, "Okay, God, now we need your power." And one laid hands on my feet and one laid hands on my head and prayed until they could transfer me to Huntsville Hospital.
When we got there, the doctor came out after a while of waiting, and he said, "Your daughter won't make it through the night." And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "I rebuke that in Jesus' name." He didn't take that too well. He said, "Lady, you don't know what you're talking about." And I said, "Yes, I do. I have people to pray, and I'm going to pray."
Physically, my body was changed dramatically. pretty much had to start over from square one. I had to learn how to walk, speak, and reason again, and it took quite some time for that.
Because of
As you can see, despite the grim situation, Jackie Rainwater miraculously survived. The array of physical challenges she faced did not stop her from eventually returning to our campus, and she was able to graduate in 1997 with a degree in English and a minor in communications. As I said earlier, strength, perseverance, and grace. 3 years ago, Jackie published a book entitled On a Limb and a Prayer that details her experience. You can find more information about that on page 31 of your program. We're delighted that she is with us tonight to speak to our graduates. Please join me in giving a warm University of North Alabama welcome, a welcome back home to one of our own, Miss Jackie Rainwater.
It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be alive, as you can see. Whew. Let's see here. I want to thank President Kipps, Regina, Haley, and everybody on staff at the University of North Alabama for letting me experience your graduation with you. It's been 25 years since I graduated, so it's been a while. But I'm excited for you and just want to encourage you. Being a former UNA student myself, I know the energy and late nights of studying it took to get you here today and the tenacity. So flashback to the spring semester of 1994, I thought I had it all together. I thought I had my plans made. I was ready to get my degree in language arts and secondary ed, and I was going to go to Japan. That was my goal, to go to Japan through the JET program and work for a couple years, come back and have a cushy resume that I've worked overseas, you know, and that somebody would want to hire me as a teacher. So I fell in love with the culture and the people, and that was my goal. So I coasted into the first month of the spring semester, and my plans did not go as planned, as you see. They stopped abruptly. Unfortunately, they stopped abruptly. Proverbs 16:9 says, a man plans his steps, but God directs his path. I thought I had it all together. I really did. And let's see, apparently it was not God's plan. So many of you, the parents, will remember the ice storm of '94 and how it crippled the Shoals, and it almost crippled me for forever. It almost took my life. I mean, I did die twice. So the morning before the accident, I wore shorts to class and a sweatshirt. Welcome to Alabama. You know, this is how it is in Alabama. So the next day I get up and my windshield is coated with ice, and I was chipping away my windshield, not thinking about, you know, when they let us out of school that day, I thought, what a joke. I mean, this is a day to play. Are you kidding me? You know, they let us out of class for the storm. I thought, that's for the people in Mississippi and Tennessee. They need to go home. You know, I want to play. So I was going to lunch with a friend, and as you saw in the video, when I was going to lunch, he said that a sizable tree limb fell in front of our car, and I was backing up to go around that tree limb when the big one came in through my moonroof and crushed me into the floorboard. He was able to get out on the hood and try to find help on Walnut Street. And later, the rescuers came, and I still say Jeff Street and Amy Brewer are my EMT angels, and everybody else that helped that day, because they were working as quickly as they could to get me out of the car. And when they were lifting the limb, it slipped and hit me a second time, and that's when I had my first cardiac arrest. I'm grateful to be here, definitely. So the first cardiac arrest. Then they took me to, finally got me out of the car, and when you saw the video, I was clinically dead on that stretcher. My heart was not beating, I was not breathing, I was not with you. And so anyway, they got me to ECM, They resuscitated me from my first cardiac arrest, and they led me straight to CAT scan. Well, the power was out. The power went off right when they were getting me to CAT scan. So the two techs prayed for me for God's power to sustain me. Then they decided to take me by ambulance to Huntsville Hospital, which was the smartest way because, number one, it was still hailing, and the chopper would have been pelted with not bullets, it was like bullets, with the hail, the sleet. So I was able to go to Huntsville Hospital by ambulance, and on my way to Huntsville Hospital, I had my second cardiac arrest. So the bottom line is, to make a long story short, I should not be here and I should not be speaking. And they said if I did live that I wouldn't speak, and now they can't shut me up. So, so beware. I will definitely be talking. So anyway, never underestimate the power of prayer. It's just in the power of a praying mom. Life is uncertain. You know, you'll be served a couple of curveballs. Just expect them. Don't be surprised when something doesn't go your way, because it will, you know, and you have to just pull up yourself by your bootstraps and start over. And just be prepared for anything and everything that will come your way. The path that I chose definitely did not go as I had planned. So each of you are unique. Each one of you will have your own jag or whatever as a teacher that your students will love, and so you're all unique and creative. And I have some advice. Even I am an ESL teacher because Lord knows I can speak. I just can't really do the grammar well. So, and that was bad before my head injury, so I'll just admit it. I really wasn't that great with grammar. But anyway, I just give you the advice to get to know your students, get to know them, and you'll be able to read into what they need, what their needs are. Get to know them, and don't just count them as a number, because there are going to be so many students that you teach, and some are going to get on your nerves. You know, I'm sure I got on some of my teachers' nerves too. But after my head injury, a special person, my high school English teacher, Miss Elizabeth Kane, would come to my house. After my head injury, I couldn't read. It's just strange. It's ironic because my platform at Miss UNA, of all things, was eradicating adult illiteracy. Then I'm knocked on the head and I can't read. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So anyway, she would come to my house and try to help me learn how to read again. And it was more of a processing thing from my head injury, so I didn't really get it. And my speech therapist would put the word cat in front of me. And I was really blinder than I am now, but I would look at the letter. It would take me 30 seconds to a minute to see the letter, and I said, is it a C? And 30 seconds to a minute later, is it an A? Is it a T? I said, is it a word? I know, you can laugh, it's okay. And she said, yes. And I said, is it in English? And she kind of snickered, said, yes. I said, I don't know. And she said, it's cat. And then I felt like an idiot, because that's my favorite animal. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I couldn't read the word cat. So anyway, that was a long road of recovery to learn how to read again, which my reading is still very, very limited because of my brain injury and my sight. But you can do whatever you set your mind to. You know, you set your mind to, I couldn't read. Now I'm reading, and I'm teaching English conversation to the Japanese in Coleman, which was my original plan, was to go to Japan, but God brought Japan to me, which is crazy. You know, my goal was to go over there, and then when I moved back to Coleman in in 04, I think it was 04, I moved back to Coleman, and I heard there was a Japanese plant being opened in Coleman, and I thought, I'm gonna call and see if they need a tutor. And of all things, the man that was in charge, his name was Mr. English. And I just thought that was so funny. I was like, yes, that is hilarious that he was over the English conversation for the Japanese. So anyway, I said, I just would like to try. I would like, told him my situation. And so I said, I'd like to try to teach. And so I had a student for 9 years. And then I later started teaching a class of English conversation. So whatever you set your mind to, you can do, head trauma or not. Just set your mind to it and grab it with your horns. You grab it with the horns. So it's important to be positive. One thing that all of the teachers that I had here were awesome and positive. Everybody needs a positive teacher. And I applaud you. So that was originally going to be my degree, but I had to change it because of my disability. But I applaud you for taking the reins of affecting the lives of children in this crazy world we're in. I mean, it's just crazy right now. So I applaud you for taking the reins with that. That is incredible. And oh my goodness, trying to think. Every student is going to just look at you as their mentor. So make sure that you connect with them. Just be real with them. Just be yourself, and they'll love that. Okay. Like I said, it's brave for you to take on the responsibility that you are and to know that every word you say, they will remember. So try to speak a life to them. Speak a life, because what you reap what you sow. And I'm so proud of you, the graduating class of 2022. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rainwater, for those inspiring remarks, and it's an honor to have you back with us. It is my pleasure to again introduce the UNA Studio Jazz Band and Mr. Ben South for a musical selection.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, may we pledge allegiance to a land of free. May we all be grateful to a land so fair, as we raise
The Keller Key Award was established as a memorial to the late President James Albert and Mrs. Mara Glenn Keller. A Keller Key is presented at each commencement to the honor graduates who, on the basis of having earned all credits for the bachelor's degree at this university, have made the highest scholastic average. Will the following recipient of the Keller Key for this ceremony please proceed to the stage? Alexia C. Hovatter. Ms. Hovatter completes the Bachelor of Science in Education degree with a major in elementary education. For this semester, qualifying for the Keller Award meant having a grade point average of at least 4.0 on a scale of 4.0. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Hovatter.
The Tourist Fidelis Award is presented to a graduating senior on the basis of outstanding service to the university and exceptional scholastic achievement. This honor is the highest that can be conferred upon a graduating senior and is selected by a committee of faculty, staff, and students. There are two recipients of the 2021-2022 Tourist Fidelis Award. One will be presented tomorrow. The recipient of the Tourist Fidelis Award this evening is Miss Megan Cook. Ms. Cook, will you please join me on the stage? Megan began her UNA career in 2018 and began her service to the university the following year when she was selected as a resident assistant, a position she held for 2 years. When she was selected as a resident advisor, she helped develop ideas to build community and served as a mentor to residents. In spring 2021, she created and coordinated the Spread Love and Kindness Project, a partnership with the Mitchell West Center for Social Inclusion, the Center for Women's Studies, and Housing and Residence Life. Additionally, Megan is a fourth-year member of the ROAR, UNA's dance team, where she has filled a leadership role for the past 2 years. She helped create and teach sideline routines and led the dance team during football and basketball games and at a campus-wide performances such as Light the Fountain and Preview Day. She has won Rookie of the Year and Best Technique awards, and last month was named an overall outstanding athlete at UNA's Players' Choice Awards. Megan has also made the Dean's List each semester since 2019 and is a member of the National Honor Society of Leadership and Success. Other honors include Outstanding Athletic Academic Award, Choreographer for Distinguished Young Women Program, Presidential Scholar Athlete Awards, Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society, and Housing and Residence Life Member of the Year. Today, Megan graduates with a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education with a concentration in Special Education and a 3.92 GPA. She will begin her career in the fall as a teacher at Forest Hills Elementary School. It is my distinct pleasure to recognize Megan Cook as the recipient of the 2021-2022 Tourist Fidelis Award.
The deans will now present candidates for the conferral of their respective bachelor's degrees. Would Dr. Vicki Pierce, Dean of the Anderson College of Nursing and Health Professions, please come forward?
As you are able, would candidates for bachelor's degrees in the Anderson College of Nursing and Health Professions please stand and remain standing? President Kitts, it is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for the conferral of their bachelor's degrees.
Through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees for the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you your respective bachelor's degree. Please move the tassel from the right edge to the left edge of your cap. Congratulations. You may be seated. Would Dr. Katie Kinney, Dean of the College of Education and Human Sciences, please come forward?
As you are able, would candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Education and Human Sciences please stand and remain standing? President Kitts, it is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for the conferral of their bachelor's degrees.
Through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees for the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you your respective bachelor's degree. Please move the tassel from the right edge to the left edge of your cap. Congratulations. You may be seated. Graduates, you are now alumni of the University of North Alabama. And in that regard, UNA Alumni Association President Susan Adams will now come to the podium to bring you greetings.
Congratulations, fellow graduates. I'm Susan McGuire Adams. I'm a UNA graduate and president of the UNA National Alumni Association. It's really exciting to be here tonight to celebrate this special event with you. You know, it's quite normal to think that this is the end of your educational journey, but it's truly just the beginning. Your journey with UNA, though, doesn't stop here. It doesn't stop with graduation, because the UNA National Alumni Association can be a resource for you, not just in your career, but throughout your entire lifetime. By being part of the UNA network of more than 70,000 alumni, you're connected with people and places all over the world. Let those connections work for you. I was fortunate that my journey here at UNA gave me a great insight in how to be all that I wanted to be and all I could be. And as my parents told me, and as Jackie mentioned earlier, you can do anything you set your mind to. As you graduate from UNA, just know that you're better equipped to go into the world and accomplish your dreams. Life is a constant journey of learning experiences, and we hope you continue to utilize our resources here to help you in that journey. Always remember that UNA National Alumni Association Network will go with you wherever you go. As you leave this university, please keep us informed on your progress and your achievements, because we'd like to celebrate those with you. As you leave, just know that we're still going to go with you and try to keep up with you, and there's always lots of ways to do that. We're proud of your accomplishments and look forward to starting this next chapter of your life with you. We cannot wait to see you again at upcoming alumni events, homecoming, athletic sporting events, and so forth. So best wishes, class of 2022, and Roar Lions.
Thank you, Ms. Adams. So, graduates, we've had our time up here, and now it's your time to come to the stage and be recognized individually for these degrees for which you worked so very hard. Will the marshals please begin conducting the candidates to the platform?
William McKelvey. Mr. McKelvey will have his diploma cover presented by his mother, Miss Rachel McKelvey, instructor, special education gifted teacher at Kilby Laboratory School. Frederick Grant Carradine III. Jenny Lauren Jett, summa cum laude, Cole Honors College. Jordan Elise Jett, summa cum laude, Cole Honors College. Kristen Jamari Taylor. Megan Ashley Cook, summa cum laude. Micah Endless Drew Benenfield. Corson Forrest Swan, cum laude. Brianna Jo Huckaba, summa cum laude. Braden Grace Jackson, summa cum laude. Andre Martin Jr. Samantha Nona Brantley. Madeline Ruth Kerr, summa cum laude. Lindsay Killen, summa cum laude. Abigail Grace Strickland, magna cum laude. Sarah Paige Harrison, cum laude. Hunter Matthew Haynes. Ryan Hutchison, magna cum laude. Allison Hothia, magna cum laude. Aileen Alejandra Lopez Aldana. Sarah Ann Thomas. Jessica Taylor Abernathy. Brianna Michelle Ray, summa cum laude, Cole Honors College. John Taft Watson. Alexia Hovatter, summa cum laude. Alexandria Jewel Reagan. Alexa Grace West, magna cum laude. Merritt Muck, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Caitlin Mary Murphy, summa cum laude. Abby Beth Jones, magna cum laude. Elena Lenore Bransford, Cole Honors College. Deja Glass. Zoe Rawdon, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Julia Doherty. Michaela Jackson, cum laude. Whitney Diane Plaxico, magna cum laude. Nicole Harwell Jones. Katura Whitfield. Emily Pratt. Christian Terry. Caitlin Elaine Woody, cum laude. Delaney Mize. Tiffany Alicia Brewer, magna cum laude. Jacob Wells, cum laude. Jacob Andrew Reed, summa cum laude. Kristen Coates. Sydney Nicole McLean, cum laude. Megan Hicks. Ryan Spencer. Brooks Taylor Blackston, cum laude. Savannah Hughes, cum laude. Melissa Marina Miles, cum laude. Alexis Nadine Gomez, cum laude. Valerie Ann Hutchison, cum laude. Timothy Daquan Polk. Nicholas Bryce Vickers, cum laude. Natalie Marie Tucker. Daisy Rochelle Kaiser. Mary Alyssa Grace Pendergrass. Sadie Lee Hood, magna cum laude. Carly Blair Peters, magna cum laude. Anna C. Holden, summa cum laude, Cole Honors College. Georgia Chandler, cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Young, magna cum laude. Emily Joanne Smith. Madison Alexis Williams, summa cum laude. Haley Catherine Barham. Carly Ray Phelps, magna cum laude. Micah David Boyer. Keith Lewis Jr. Laura Lee Kaiser, magna cum laude. Teeman Brown. Ina Benita Carter. Caitlin Kraft, summa cum laude. Amber Renee Edwards, magna cum laude. John Cole Hamilton. Emma Haynes, magna cum laude. Allison Helms, summa cum laude. Allison Evans, cum laude. Ellie Earhart, magna cum laude. Gina Allison Goodwin, summa cum laude. Corey Slater Robbins. Emery Iman Thomas. Trevor Daniel Ford, cum laude, Cole Honors College. Macy McKeever, cum laude, Cole Honors College. Connor Cohen Katz. Cameron Heath Potter. Jade Rebecca Siebert. Shara Jane Cosby. Hannah Ingram, cum laude. Elizabeth Barbara Hayes, Cole Honors College. Jordan Nicole Thomas. Allison Faith Hood. Mackenzie Brooke Oswalt, magna cum laude. Sarah Brooke Ramey. Victoria Ann Consolo, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Kelsey Ann Hutchins. Sweet Carson Lee Taylor. Christy Kerr Bowman. Kaylee Hall. Jessica Lee Fowler. Jesse Colin Maynor, cum laude. Brandy Monique Gray. Cheyenne Johnson, magna cum laude. Chassie Brianna Hutchins. Jamisha Aaliyah Michelle Donley. China Gabrielle Freeman, cum laude. Emma Turbeville. Carolyn Vanessa Etheridge, magna cum laude. Sarah Jewel Brock, cum laude. Devin Marsalis Harvey, cum laude. Matthew Jerry Mansour, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Carrie Ann Lee. Riley Grace Honeycutt. Reagan Elizabeth Babb, summa cum laude. Daniel Christopher Ryan, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Bailey Madison Wright, magna cum laude. Allison Grace Plowman, cum laude. Julia Grace Chestnut. Jada Hughes, magna cum laude. Kaylee McLeod, cum laude. Everett Thomas Files. Jarrell Dwayne Green. Collier Wayne Cantrell, magna cum laude. Destiny Lewis, magna cum laude. Caria Rogers, magna cum laude. Ethan Raymond Howard Truitt, magna cum laude. Hayden Bryant, cum laude. John Austin Patterson. Amira Dahi Alanzi. Lauren Ann Broadfoot, cum laude. Bethany Daniel Tank, cum laude. Macy McDaniel. Bailey Anna Beckman, magna cum laude. Hannah Phillips, cum laude. Elizabeth House. Shelby Bauermeister, cum laude. Bailey Snow, magna cum laude. Victoria Lynn Peaks. Madison Hall. Phoebe Darrell Rebecca Moon, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Alexandria Blair Baggett. Savannah Rose Jackson. Addison Faith Dudley, magna cum laude, Cole Honors College. Megan Marie Britton, cum laude. Emma McNatt, cum laude. Callie Milan Olinger, Cole Honors College. Elizabeth Grace Seaman. Millie Elizabeth White. Catherine Elizabeth Lee. Sydney Burcham Hicks, magna cum laude. Taylor Marie Boyd, cum laude. Dina Narles Mehta. Jillian Howell Donnelly. Madeline Grace Holmes, cum laude.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we honor all these graduates with a well-deserved round of applause. Graduates, stand up and look at them and thank them for their support. Everyone would be seated for just another moment. Thank you. Thank you. Graduates, truly, we commend you for your hard work and the personal sacrifices and the perseverance that have led you to the platform this evening. We're very proud of you. I want you to hear that. We're very proud of you, as are your families and friends. And as you leave this university to make your mark in the world, I have but one request of you as president: take UNA with you wherever you go. Take UNA with you wherever you go. Carry this wonderful, beautiful, growing, historically important university with you wherever you go. And when you meet those fellow alumni, do so with that hearty roar Lions, and know that we send our very best with you. I would like to thank Dr. Ross Alexander, Dr. Kimberly Greenway, Dr. Ron Patterson, Dr. Vicki Pierce, Dr. Katie Kinney, and Professor Patrick Shrimshock for their assistance with tonight's program. And we thank each of you in the audience for joining us to celebrate these graduates. Would everyone please rise for the playing of the alma mater?